Yo guys, what's up? Ryze TriKz here. Today this video is going to be talking about more in depth of a channel update. I just recently posted a video of a face reveal and I got a little bit into the channel update. It didn't get really much into it. This video is going to be going more in depth into it. And in this video the gameplay is me and TriKz. We're playing some domination on Black Ops 2. I can't remember what this map pack is. Or the map. I just know that these guys sucked. Like, we were playing against this team, and I don't know if they're just joking around or what they were doing, but I mean, they were just terrible. We were getting like 3-man feeds left and right, and I was just like, these guys suck. I mean, this guy right here walks right in front of me, just like looking up into space, like, what? There's a guy capturing our flag? So, I mean,
hold your position.
Anyways, this video, I mean, it's not a bad video, but honestly, it was just kind of, I think, honestly, one of the weirdest public matches I've ever been into. So, but anyways, like I said, in the recent video that I posted about the channel update, I said for the most part, the biggest thing that we are concerned about is getting organized, getting our roster right, which that is the case. The biggest thing is, I think our biggest problem, and the thing that we're going to be focusing on the most, is just getting organized, getting our rosters right. Who's going to be the feeding team? Who's going to be YouTube manager? Who's going to be competitive team? If we're going to have 2 competitive teams, because I know a lot of clans out there have 2 competitive teams. In Optic, it's like Optic Nation and Optic Gaming. So there's 2 competitive teams in a lot of clans. So we're debating that. We're going to see who's the manager of, you know, this and that, and just try to get everything organized. And I would say that everybody's going to be doing YouTube, because that's what I hope. And in the near future, I think everybody will, and that's another part of getting organized. I want everybody to get all the equipment they need, which there is a lot of equipment, and I'll be going over probably another video of that equipment. Again, I've done quite a bit of them, but I'll also probably do it with a few other people to talk about the stuff that they need and they want. So along the lines of that, I should be doing a roster video pretty soon. We're going to try to figure out everything. Oath just got an Xbox, our leader. I told you before that he had to sell it for personal reasons, and he just got one back, so I'm pretty excited. It's been a long time since he's had one, I mean, months, and I'm excited about that. So I'm the co-leader, Ryze TriKz here, and Ryze Oath is the leader, so we're going to figure out the roster and all that stuff, get into that. And then for me personally, I don't know about everybody else. I mean, I know everybody else is trying to get equipment. I'm going to be doing another setup video soon, but not really that soon. Like, I'm going to be trying to get more equipment and stuff. And this week, I'm going to be trying to get After Effects and some editing software. So I will be making these videos a lot better. You'll see custom-made thumbnails and stuff like that very soon. The new setup video, that probably will be a little bit. It won't be very soon, but you can expect it. We do want to try to go into tournaments, but I mean, a lot of things come into play in tournaments. Just like I said, we got to get the rosters right. We got to get everything practiced, all that. We want to get team jerseys and find out our colors, and you know, we have a lot of things that we want to do. We want to find out. We got to make, you know, intros for everybody. So there's a lot of organizing to be done, because for all the YouTube people, once they get all their stuff, and me included, the intro that I have right now is very mediocre, and I want to fix it. So we got to make intros for everybody. We got to get team pictures created. Find out our team colors, all that stuff, emblem. Then we got to practice for tournaments. So there's a lot of stuff to be done before we go to tournaments, and we wanted to go to tournaments this year. And if we do, you know, we have to get at least team jerseys as the minimum thing. So there's a lot of stuff to be done, and then the new Call of Duty's coming out soon, so we're getting pushed more in time, unless we do tournaments and other games, which is possible. And it's possible that it could happen, but the likelihood of it happening this year is very slim. Next year, we really definitely are going to be trying to do it by next year, and we said that last year, but what the thing that really stopped us from doing it this year was the fact that Oath had to sell his Xbox for personal reasons. He sold all of his equipment, so you know, we were short on players, and then some other people never got the One, Xbox One, so it just, this year wasn't very good, you know. We've upgraded a lot since last year, if you can tell. I think we've been posting a lot more videos, still not as much as we should, but we're working on it, and I plan on posting a lot more and getting some other YouTubers into it. But last year, you know, I mean, this year hasn't been a very good year. So there's a lot of things that we want to get done, and I'm just not sure if it can. I mean, being our age, that's another factor, you know. Everybody has to be old enough to go to these tournaments, and not everybody is on our team. So to find the right people for, you know, our rosters is going to be interesting, and we probably are going to have to be recruiting too, because we probably don't have enough people for the feeding or the competitive teams if we're going to have two competitive teams, so we might also have to be recruiting. And if that's the case, then we need to meet more people, and going to tournaments, I mean, for the competitive team at least, the competitive side, finding people locally usually is the best option, because we're going to be going to local tournaments, because we're not that big of a clan, and we're not that big, like, well-known, you know? So it's not like we can just walk up to, like, a big event like MLG or something and go play at UMG Dallas or something like that, you know? It just, that's not going to happen. You got to do really local things when you're small. So there's a lot of factors that really come into play, and it's difficult because, you know, we're all in high school in the clan. You know, there's not one guy on our team that's not in high school, so we also don't have a whole lot of money. But I'm almost done with high school, and I'm going to be devoting a lot more time into this. So hopefully everything will go a lot more according to plan, and I know that some other people are getting some jobs and stuff so they can afford more equipment, and then they're going to be putting more time into this as well once they get their equipment. So, I mean, within this next year, I think it'll definitely be a lot better than it has been the past two previous years. Not saying that the past two previous years are bad, but, you know, YouTube is something that you really have to be patient with. You know, you don't just blow up overnight. I mean, a lot of competitive players and YouTubers alone have spent, you know, 4 to 6 years before they actually got well known, and then they just blew up. Like, it took them a really long time, and then to really get everything going. And then once they got going, they just started, you know, blowing up overnight, and got to where they are now. I mean, if you go watch Stumpy, LA, Nate Shot, Hex, Jesus, maybe even PewDiePie. I don't watch a lot of PewDiePie. Syndicate. I think Syndicate took him a really long time, like as well, like 3 to 4 years. I don't think it was 4 to 6, but about 3 to 4. So it takes a while. We've only been in it. This would be, once this year is done, it'll be about the second year. So honestly, we're still lagging, like really far behind. But all these people, for the most part, started their YouTube, you know, after they had already gotten a lot of money, so they got all the equipment, like, all at once. We're kind of like starting YouTube and getting the equipment all at the same time. And we all have other things that we do, so it's hard to really, you know, manage all the time and everything. And I really want to, because this is something that I've wanted to do for, you know, years and years and years and years and years. Like, since I've first got an Xbox, and somebody was like, you know what, have you ever thought about trying to do tournaments or anything like that? Because I remember some of my friends actually were telling me about it, because they used to do little tournament things in GBs, and they were like, you know, you should go do it. You have the potential to do it. And ever since then, I've just always been interested and always wanted to do it. And Xbox has always been something to me that, you know, when you go to, it's like, takes your mind off of things. It's like, you know, everybody has their thing that they just like to do, and one of the things for me is just, you know, YouTube and whatever, lifting weights, but that's irrelevant. I am going to be making another channel for lifting weights if any of you all are interested in that, because the two things that I like the most is this and lifting weights. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much the plan for the future, and this video is coming to an end, so see you guys later.
Good strike.